Welcome back to Economic Equity Initiative. Today we're going to be discussing why budgeting matters and how to just manage your money and to realize where your money goes each month. Don't forget that we do have a follow along note sheet / worksheet on our website at www.economicequityinitiative.org. So first, let's begin with what the importance of budgeting is. People budget to make sure they avoid debt. They're saving for certain goals like purchasing a car, a home, paying off their student loans and such, and just simply to have financial independence, because sometimes you don't want to be relying on your parents to pay for everything. So now let's just go over some basic definitions. So we have a few here. So we have income, which is the money received from a job, allowance, or side hustle. Fixed expenses are a bit different. This is costs that remain the same each month, such as rent or car payments. So these are predictable. So whenever you're budgeting, you want to make sure that you're factoring in these fixed expenses, since you know that they're going to be coming. Differently, you have variable expenses, and these are costs that fluctuates each month, such as groceries, gas, or entertainment. So like some months you'll go out more with your friends, others you won't, but this is just unpredictable. These are different from fixed expenses, since again that these are not the same and they are different. So these you don't want to be spending as much money on. So we have also the 50-30-20 rule. And I'm pretty sure that you guys have heard of this rule quite often. We've stated it in other videos that we have up. But it's basically a very common budgeting method that suggests, sorry, I've been writing a bit too much. Okay, there you go. It's basically a budgeting method that suggests allocating about 50% of the money you've earned for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for saving, debt, and just like other forms of repayment. So the 50% for your needs, that would go towards like your fixed expenses, and like the 30% for your wants, that would be more towards your variable expenses. But some of your variable expenses like groceries or gas, that also is a need. Anyways, now I have emergency fund, which is money set aside to cover unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs. And you always want to have at least some money in your emergency fund, since you can never be too safe, as you're unsure of just like certain things that happen. I mean, life is life. And now we have discretionary spending, which is money spent on non-essential items such as entertainment, shopping, or eating out. This is kind of similar to variable expenses. But yeah, these are just non-essential items, and this is just the money you spend that is not like required of you. And now we're going to go over some common mistakes that people make when they're budgeting. These are very simple to avoid, so we can talk about how to avoid them. One of them is not tracking expenses. This is basically failing to monitor spending, which can lead to overspending on wants, which is prioritizing discretionary spending over necessities, which can create financial instability, ignoring savings, which is not setting aside money for future needs, which can limit financial security, and not planning for emergencies. Without an emergency fund, unexpected costs can cause financial stress. Anyways, guys, remember to use our free worksheets to follow along. You can find other similar lessons on our website at economicequityinitiative.org. See you soon.